What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with reactions to the classics. And today we got a reaction to, how to word this thing. It's just a random top 10 brought to us by our friend, longtime patron and supporter of the channel, Richard. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. You want to support us anyway, check out that Patreon link below or the patron link on the end screen. We could not do it without the patrons. And Richard's explanation of this makes total sense. It's a random list. It's basically a top 10 of artists yet to appear on any of his top 10. So kind of makes sense. I've never heard of most of these artists, but you might have. So no background on it. So let's just kick it off. With number 10, you're not going to see it below because it's not on Spotify, but we're actually watching the video. We got Straw, Sailing Off the Edge of the World in 2001. They were an English post-Britpop band. They released one album, Shoplifting, in 1999. And if you've never been with us before, the music won't be in the video, but it will be at a Vimeo link below. So click on that if you want to hear along with it. I'm going to have the lyrics up as always. While I'm watching the video on this one, of course. Thanks again, Richard. All right, Straw, Sailing Off the Edge of the World. Nicely written song, great melody, enjoyed it. The song's about he's trying to get this girl to go with him and they're going to leave everything behind. And just a creative way that he put it. I'm not sure the words written coming out of their mouth work, but in 2001, that was some technology, right? But the dog worked for me. I love dogs. And the dog was dreaming. He was sailing off the edge of the world because he wasn't in the studio anymore. He was running free. So a good song, man. Next up at number 9, we got Glasvegas. Their song Geraldine off the self-titled album in 2008. They're a Scottish indie rock band from Glasgow. The band consists of James Allen on vocals, Rab Allen on lead guitar, Paul Donahue on bass. Their platinum-selling debut album, this one, was released in September 2008, was well received by critics, reached number 2 in the UK albums chart. It was nominated for the Mercury Prize in 2009. This song went to 16 in the UK, number 1 in Scotland. According to NME, the song is about a woman called Geraldine, a social worker who apparently gave up her job to follow the band about, officially to flog their merch, but you suspect also to offer professional support to James Allen and his ever-quaking heart. I know some Glasvegas. I actually reacted to a song off this album, not this one, just a couple months ago from one of our other patrons, Chris. But the Glasvegas I know, I listened to one of their albums a few years ago, not this one either, but I really enjoy. So let's get it. Okay, Geraldine, obviously I told you what the song's about, and it unfolds through just a great arrangement, man. That's what I like about the songs I've listened to from Glasvegas. Vocals are nice. Drumming is fantastic. Guitar, just all of it, man. The atmosphere, the vibe, the melodies, really, really well done. Next up, we have Hard 5, Better Do Better from the Stars of CCTV album in 2005. They're an English indie rock band formed in 2003. This album was 23 on NME's Best Albums of 2005. Was nominated for the Mercury Prize and 2 Brit Awards. Best British Group and Best British Rock Acts. I've never even heard of them. Single was the 5th single, 14 in the UK. All right, let's check it out. Better Do Better, Hard 5. I mean, we got trumpets on her, saxophones. Richard Archer on the vocals is really good. The song is so well written, right? Unfortunately, most of us can identify with this. The girl leaves him. She cheats on him, but then it goes south, right? So she's back on his door. And he unfolds in the song just telling her, look, I can't believe you've come back here. And all of these things, I could not eat for days. I cried so much. My face has never been the same. And now you're back here with your wives. I hope you realize. And then, of course, you think I'm going to take you back. You better do better than that. I'll tell you how it's going to be. Don't you ever come near me. And he's telling, let me tell you how it's been. I've been hiding from my friends, hiding from the world, hiding from myself. You think you come around here, start singing in my ear, girl, you damage me. I don't forgive so easily. You better do better than that. And he's like, how could I have ever trusted you? And he's got another fire on the bridge. I gave you everything I had, girl, but you had to try and take some more. You went behind my back, girl. Cheated on me. I was the last to know. Did everything we have, girl, mean nothing to you? Well, I was such a fool. Now you come crawling back, girl. Well, let me tell you, I'm through with you. I'm back up off the floor, and I won't get hurt no more. I've been waiting for this day when you be back here with your wives. I hope you realize, and gets back into that chorus again. And they're like, were you and the guy laughing at this song, if this has ever happened to you, and it's happened to me way back when, you identify, but really well put together, the arrangement, the vocals, fantastic song. Now we get to an artist I know, but I don't know this song. Sum41, their song Pieces Off Chuck in 2004. They're a Canadian rock band from Ontario. Band was formed in 1996. This song deals with either love and the breakdown of a relationship, the issues of not being able to fit in, or depression. I saw a lot of speculation on let's try to figure it out for ourselves. Another excellent song, great melodies, nice lyrics. There was an answer. Former Sum41 member Steve Jocks discussed the meaning of the song. The song's about a relationship, but not necessarily one with a girl. Maybe you're better left alone. F everybody else. And you kind of see that there. I think he's going into a depression in the song, especially in verse 3. I try to be perfect, just wasn't worth it. Nothing could ever be so wrong. It's hard to believe me. It never gets easy. I guess I knew that all along. And then the chorus, is, if you believe it's in my soul, I'd say all the words that I know just to see if it would show that I'm trying to let you know that I'm better off on my own. Great choice. 4 fire songs. Next up at number 6, we got Kodaline, Brand New Day from the album In a Perfect World in 2013. They're an Irish rock band originally known as 21 Demands. The band adopted their current name in 2012 to coincide with the changing of their music. The group comprises Steve Garrigan, Mark Prendergast, Vincent May, and Jason Boland. They've released 4 studio albums. This is the third single from their debut album. It was used as a theme to the crime drama TV series Lie to Me, which I know was very popular. I have not watched it, though. Brand New Day, just a fantastic guitar melody. It built the song up before any vocals came in, and it is maintained throughout there. It just sticks in your head. So well done. And this song is basically about what the first song was about, right? He's trying to get this girl. He's throwing pebbles, not rocks at her window, but pebbles at her windows. It's very similar to Sailing Off the Edge of the World. I knew it was a Straw song. I was there. I just couldn't quite pull it in, but he's trying to get her to run away with him. And then I like the little dig in there at the very end, little mention of Big in Japan. And it's another song. So just kind of we could be big in Japan. Another story, but another great song, which we're through the top half of the list, which I guess I should expect them all to be great because Richard can just choose from all these artists he has not covered. So some of the best of the best. So great job. Now we're going to get to the top 5. We got Jeremy Loops and his song Vultures off Critical as Water in 2018. He's a South African singer, songwriter, and record producer. All right, Vultures. I think this is describing a house that's decrepit and going away, but I think it's really a relationship, right? And the vultures are coming and picking the relationship apart, and there's not much you can do about it. It's a real pleasant song. Didn't expect the harmonica to pop in on there from Jeremy, so good stuff. All right, Richard's number 4 track from The Enemy, Be Somebody from Music for the People in 2009. The Enemy, known as The Enemy UK in the United States, are an English indie rock band formed in Coventry in 2006. Their debut album, We'll Live and Die in These Towns from 2007, went straight to number 1 in the UK albums chart. Their second release, this one, went to number 2 on the UK album charts. Their third studio album was released in 2012, also with a UK top 10 album, and then they released another one. So I have that in there to tell you. I don't know anything about this song, but it always boggles my mind how many artists are, quote, big in the UK. Never had anything in the US, never even heard of these guys. All right, Be Somebody, The Enemy. The drumming by Liam Watts on here was fantastic, but I mean, it was all really good. The story is, this guy's a working class guy and, working a job that's tough and maybe he doesn't feel very special, but he's working in a department store. But the chorus, but tonight he's going to be somebody, dancing his heart out with a local girl. She doesn't care whether he's got no money. There's more to life than they teach you at school. And tonight he's going to reach somebody, falling in love with a local girl. She doesn't care whether he's got money. She knows he's got a heart of solid gold. Just the right idea on this song, right? What it's all about. It's not about your job, man. It's about the relationship. And this girl sees past all of that. So good song. We got 3 songs left. We got Helmet, Unsung from the Meantime album in 1992. They're an American alternative metal band from New York City, founded in 1989 by vocalist and lead guitarist Paige Hamilton. They've had numerous changes with Hamilton as the only constant member. This was their first single to be released and was also the lead single to their second album. I already mentioned it, Meantime. It helped them attain breakthrough success and is their most commercially successful song to date. Reached 29 on the U.S. Alternative Songs chart, 32 on the U.S. Hot Mainstream Rocks chart. All right, Unsung, Helmet. The star of that was the musicianship. It was top notch. The drumming and guitar work was top notch. I'm going to have to go check out this debut album for sure. 2 songs left. We have Seagirls, Damage Done from the Open Up Your Head album in 2020, their debut. Seagirls are a British indie rock band formed in 2015, comprising 4 members: Henry Camille on vocals, guitars, Rory Young on lead guitar, Andrew Dawson on bass, and Oli Khan on drums. I thought this would be girls, right? Henry told Apple Music about this song. It's like a positive breakup song, a positive moving on song. I was thinking about a really painful breakup, the first breakup I'd ever had. Years had gone by and I didn't have any jealousy anymore. Just seeing it for what it was, a part of my life, was kind of freeing because the emotions were gone. It's almost like a painful breakup making you smile. So there's a little bit of, I guess, humor in the chorus and kind of like, I don't care anymore. It just doesn't make me jealous. It's all cool. I've got a lot of nostalgia for falling in love, and I think everyone does for their first love. I'm a very romantic person, I think. So it's a rose-tinted winds as well. A positive breakup song. I will take that. All right, Damage Done, Seagirls. Really good melody. Again, very well produced, put together song, right? It's arranged perfectly, very catchy. Harmonies coming in at just the right time. I guess it is a positive breakup song, I guess, but I mean, Damage Done is telling you what it's about. He's telling her the damage is done. Sometimes he wishes he could just go back to freshman year when all she wanted was him, but the damage is done. So she's already done the damage. So I guess as positive as you can get. I don't see it real positive, but I don't think most breakups turn out real positive, especially if you're not the one who did the breaking up. All right, we're going to finish off this fantastic top 10 songs of artists that Richard had not brought before on the channel. We got Feeder, Just a Day from the Echo Park album all the way back in 2001. They're a British rock band formed in Newport in 1994. They've released 12 studio albums, 12 compilations, 4 EPs, and 43 singles, spending a combined total of 184 weeks on the singles and albums charts as of 2019, while accumulating 25 top 75 singles between 1997 and 2012. At the peak of their commercial success, they won 2 Kerrang! Awards in 2001 and 2003. They were inducted into their Hall of Fame in August of 2019. So I tell you all that. So this is what I was talking about earlier, like bands that are absolutely gigantic that I've never heard of in the States. This was released as the band's final single of 2001, notable for being their last with their drummer John Lee. It was first released on the 7 Days in the Sun single as a B-side. Despite having already appeared in the top 20 earlier in the year as that B-side, the single A-side release stayed in the UK top 20 for 4 weeks, peaking at number 12, as well as number 12 in Scotland and 47 in Ireland. All right, Just a Day, Feeder, fantastic. Grant Nichols on the vocals, guitar work, John Henry Lee on the drums, Taka Haros on the bass. Just a great song. You know, the song's about he's getting drunk. And it's noon, and now he's got to get his life back on track. He's hanging out with all the wrong people, but who's even going to catch him when he falls down because he's just kind of by himself now. But great way to finish out this top 10. Now I've got the unenviable task of picking my faves because, like I said, after we got through the top 5 or the first 5, you know, Richard's picking the best songs I would imagine from these artists he hasn't featured before. So all these songs are good. I guess no exaggeration. I don't blow smoke on this show. They're all good. So I try to eliminate a few of them. Not that I disliked them, just so I didn't have 10 faves or honorable mentions. But honorable mentions, that first song, we watched a video of it, Straw, Sailing Off the Edge of the World. Sum41, Pieces, The Enemy, Be Somebody, Seagirls, Damage Done. Favorite's going to be Feeder, Just a Day, Hard Fi, Better Do Better, and Glasvegas, Geraldine. So 2 of my 3 faves are the number 9 and 8 of Richard. Shows you how great this list is. So let me know what you think of this list down below. What were your favorites? Thanks again, Richard, for bringing this one. Until next time, guys, I will see ya.